안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요, 레베카 씨. 우리 먼저 시작하기 전에 제가 질문 첫 번째로 해볼게요. 우리 영어로 진행할게요.
영어로 괜찮아요?
네, okay. So, can you give me a brief introduction about your Korean learning history and also background before joining one-on-one mentorship?
Yes, so I am a Korean American with parents who were born in Korea, and so I grew up hearing Korean every day, but it was really everyday Korean in the house, and I didn't really speak Korean back to them. It wasn't until I was in high school I started to get really interested in learning how to speak better. So I studied on and off. I used resources online like Talk to Me in Korean and some other popular producers of content, but not too serious. And then in 2020, I started receiving some instruction one on one from a teacher using a textbook from Seogang University. I did that for a few years before I found you.
Okay, 좋아요. So, okay, then did you have any Korean learning experiences prior to joining this mentorship program?
Yes, so I just did the one on one kind of tutoring with the teacher, working through the textbook, and I would learn the grammar and the vocab through each of the chapters and do some homework, which I submitted to the teacher, and they helped me that way.
Okay. And during that process, what sort of things did you try? And also, what did you try and what didn't work during your work with tutors?
So we were just kind of working through the textbook, each of the chapters, and I was being introduced to grammar points and um, learning new vocab through those through that instruction. But we didn't really have any kind of free flowing conversation practice, so it was a bit limited in that way.
Okay, thanks. And how did it work out overall?
Um, I think I was a bit frustrated because while I really felt like I had a good grasp of the grammar and that I could really understand Korean quite well, I had really good listening skills from just being with my parents. I was really frustrated I couldn't speak back, and um, I was really limited in in
Mm,
being able to say what I really wanted to say.
mm, okay. All right. Then, can I ask you how much time you think you wasted during that time?
Oh, I think I wasted much of that time, maybe many years. It was just
Oh,
not a very efficient way to learn. I think pinned all my hopes on like, oh, as long as I work through all of these levels, I will be proficient at Korean.
mm,
But it wasn't actually, I really didn't feel like it was the case,
mm,
even after 3 years of working through the
wow.
textbooks.
Okay. I see. Then, how did you end up finding my content or yeah, my content and also learning about the mentorship program?
I actually found you through a Reddit post. If you've heard of Reddit, there's like a community online, and there's a Korean learning sort of
Mm,
subreddit.
okay.
And I just happened to be lucky that the day I searched that, someone had posted that they really had joined your community. This might have been 2 summers ago, and they really, really liked it. Felt like they were really having breakthroughs from
Oh.
being a member. So I checked it out very
Okay.
fortunately. Yeah, and then there were group classes that I listened to and I participated in a few.
Mm,
But I felt like I have a very unique situation with how much I do understand. I
mm,
really wanted something more tailored to where I am in my unique situation. So when I found
yeah.
out that you had one-on-one tutoring,
Mm,
I felt like, oh, maybe that's what would be most helpful for me.
okay. I actually didn't know you joined from, I mean, you knew me from Reddit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice. All right. Then, did you have any doubts before joining one-on-one mentorship? And also, what made you say yes to join this?
Um, I didn't actually have any doubts. I was really excited to work with you. I just got a good sense of your style and your personality from the group classes, and just I had a good feeling about you. Yeah. Oh, sorry. What was the
Mm.
other question?
So what made you say yes to
Oh,
join this program?
just the opportunity to really tailor my learning to my specific situations,
Mm,
and how open you were to kind of help with whatever I was looking for. I thought that was very unique and exciting.
okay. And was there anything that almost made you not join?
I think I was a little bit, I was unsure about my time commitment to really dedicate to the Korean studying,
Mm,
but you made it really manageable, the bite-sized pieces, and you're so flexible that it wasn't like going to college and taking a class like where you have to
yeah.
have your homework in every day. So I think that flexibility was really helpful to me to be able to fit it into my life.
Okay. And so you ended up joining one-on-one mentorship, and also, how is your Korean learning going right now?
I think it's good. I really feel like I've built a lot of confidence. I really had to embrace being uncomfortable,
Mm.
taking chances about being embarrassed. I think as a Korean, like a native, or sorry, a Korean American person, I've always had a little bit of shame about like, oh, I should be able to speak better because this is my home country.
Mm,
But I don't feel any judgment from you, and I really truly feel like it's a safe situation to make mistakes, and
mhm.
the way you correct me very like kindly and naturally has been so helpful.
And very good to hear. Okay. And then, what did you learn in the mentorship?
I learned that there's so much like pure repetition that has to happen, so much repeated exposure to the same words, phrases, grammar concepts, and to be like forgiving towards myself if I didn't get it the first time. I
Mm,
just have to trust the process, expose myself as much as possible, repeating, repeating, repeating until it's almost like muscle memory.
mhm,
And I think once I got, when I uh, believed in that and really leaned into it, it's been showing a lot of good results for me. So
mhm.
thank you.
I thank you. Okay. And then what did you do differently in this mentorship that you were not doing before?
um, Speaking as much as I can, really like letting go of all the so many books that I have bought and
Mm,
so many like written resources, and just um, focusing on, well, what is it that I actually, why is it I'm actually learning this language? What is it that I
mhm,
really want to say? And I think that has been a game changer for me because it's focused my intention and it's made me more invested. And I'm happy to make the time to study because it's something I really want to do.
mm. Okay. All right. And can you tell me about your life now? That stress has been removed compared to the time before, and how's your day different now?
Um, I would say I feel lighter. I feel like the expectations of myself are much more reduced because
Mm,
it's not like, oh, I have to, perfectly answer all of these workbook questions and or anything like that. It's really just like, oh, it's okay. Like as long as I'm trying, as long as I'm thinking about, what I want to say and running it by you and learning a little bit every day. I
mhm,
just feel like that's still a win. So
okay.
just trying to have more fun and less stress about the whole
Mm,
process of learning Korean.
mhm. And lastly, what are you focusing on now with your Korean, and what is the next big challenge for you?
I am really focusing on speaking as much as I can. You're working with me to give me challenges to little questions in Korean for me to give answers purely in Korean. I'm not consulting any books or any, chat GPT or anything as
Mm.
I'm building my answers, but I
Mhm,
think that has been really useful for me in like um, highlighting what
mm,
areas, what grammar points I'm not really used to speaking, and
mhm,
that repetition over and over again. That's
mm,
my priority, and I'm hoping to go visit my family in Korea pretty soon and and use my sort of improved speaking ability with them.
오케이. 네, 알겠습니다. 우리 한국에서 꼭 만나요. Okay, thank you so much, Rebecca.
You're welcome. Thank
네,
you.
감사합니다.